Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Shalali Fari, 10th grade of RFL. Today I'm going to be doing a review video, an English review video of my laptop. This laptop is an HP Pavilion 14 AC0013AU, Silver Edition. It is the laptop that I use in IDN and it has been giving me really great performances, and I think it's one of the laptops that you must buy, especially when its price is comparable to most laptops. I bought this laptop when I entered IDN because my previous laptop was an Asus X something. I don't remember the serial name. It really sucks. It works for me, but it really has bad performance, and I usually experience a lot of lag and stutter with it. So then I decided to buy a new laptop, which with my dad actually. We have been seeing a lot of choices on the internet, reading a lot of articles, understanding like stuff like laptop stuff and prices, and seeing the comparable prices. And this laptop found on Tokopedia was one of the best. It is actually a really cheap laptop. It's about 8 million, but you get really great performance with it compared to other laptops. With 8 million, you'd probably get laptops, low range laptops. This is like mid to high range on this price, which is really cool. This laptop, as I said, is an HP Pavilion 14 EC0013AU with a silver edition. You can see the HP logo here. Oh wait. This laptop has a really nice build quality. I think it's something like aluminum or something, but it's not really sturdy though. You can feel a bit of like bumpy here, but I don't think that's going to matter much because this is mostly used as a work laptop. It is equipped with the CPU of Ryzen 5 5500U, the U indicating its ultra low power, meaning that this laptop would use really like way much lower power compared to other laptops because of its U on the Ryzen thing, which means that more battery life. By the way, it's also included a 43 watt hour of battery life of battery. Uh, in its specification page, it said that it could last for like 10 hours or some 10 hours and 30 minutes, but in my own experience, it only lasts for like 3 hours, which isn't much, but I think it's pretty pretty fine. And at that point, I was actually doing some heavy tasks like programming, coding, using really heavy software like IntelliJ IDEA, maybe Code, VS Code, and Android Studio, something like that. It's a pretty nice laptop. So in here, as you can see, we have, let's see laptop a bit closer. So in this side, on the right side, you have the power plug. You get the power plug with the package. So as you open the package, you get this laptop and a power plug. There's this HDMI cable, USB cable which supports super speed USB and USB. I think this is 3.0 USB, and a USB-C cable, a USB-C port. This supports Thunderbolt and is really fast. And you can also actually charge from this. I've actually tested this laptop to charge with my friend's MacBook Pro, and it actually charges twice as faster as using this regular thing, which is kind of weird. I think you probably need to buy one of these things. This thing. On the other side, we have this USB, another USB port, and a headphone jack, supporting also super speed USB. On the back, you see this kind of some kind of hose for the fan so that it could blow out the hot air. And then you can see the speakers on the bottom. Rather than on most laptops, you would see the speakers on the keyboard, but here it's placed on the bottom, which means that you need to use it on a hard surface for you to be able to maximize in its audio. This laptop opens like this. The hinge is it's pretty sturdy. It's not 180 or 360. At max it's this, but I think it's pretty okay. It's pretty cool. Okay, as you open this laptop, we have this screen. The screen is an IPS screen with HP's BrightView technology with 20% NTSC and the brightness of a maximum brightness of 250 nits. It's not pretty bright. Usually you won't see a lot of it. You'd have a hard time seeing it on a bright sunlight, but mostly I use this in closed environment, so I can see this pretty clearly. It's not recommended for you that wants to do some like color correction or maybe video editing or maybe something like that needs really good color accuracy and a good viewing. because this laptop is in its like work laptop. Like I do coding, so it doesn't really matter to me that much. Hey, you can also see the keyboard, the regular HP keyboard. It doesn't have the numpads because it's really small keyboard, and it's also the screen is 14-inch. The screen resolution is about 1920 by 1080, so full HD. This laptop is also this also has a backlight. So as you press this F11 key, this backlight would turn off, turn on, turn on and off. You can switch it out with this. But since we are in an outside, we can't really see it. But when you have in a closed environment where light is not much, when you need maybe like in your room and you have like you turn off your light, you can press this and whoa, really cool backlight. Though it's not RGB though, it's just one bright white light. This we have the pretty big touchpad. It feels pretty nice, and I've been using this for I think over a year, and it hasn't been troubling that much. There's also this fingerprint, which works really nice. You could, if you use Windows, obviously, you can use this to kind of log into your Windows. As you open the laptop, you can just press this and get logged in. But in my experience, I'm using Linux, Fedora especially. My experience with Fedora is that with this laptop on Fedora is that this fingerprint, Linux doesn't support this fingerprint, as I've seen from the libfprint page. This fingerprint hardware just happens to be the one that's unsupported, which is really unlucky for me. But I mean, I don't really use it that much, so I don't really use it that much. It doesn't really bother me that much. It kind of wasted though, but I mean, it works pretty well. That's all this, yeah, pretty cool stuff. This tiny piece and stuff. There's also this HP webcam, which has the resolution of 700p. It's not bad. It's pretty nice. It's okay. It's not the best though. It probably would be okay for you just Zoom meetings or Google meetings. It's pretty nice. There's also this kind of some kind of holes for the fan to blow the hot air out. So you need to watch out, because when you're doing some heavy work, some like coding with IntelliJ or something, these things would get hot. So watch out for that. Well, I guess that's all I could kind of review with this my laptop. There's a lot more to cover, but I can only cover those things. Plus, I guess thanks for listening. I hope this review could be useful, because this laptop is really nice. It's equipped with 16 gigabytes of memory, with 512 gigabytes of M.2 NVMe SSD on a price of a low price of just hovering around 8 to 10 million rupiahs, as you can find online. It's pretty awesome, and I recommend this if you want to do some coding and maybe go to IDN maybe, because a lot of people also use the same laptop as mine, which is pretty cool. I guess that's all for me. Thanks for watching. I hope you find this video useful. Maybe you want to buy this laptop. You can find them on many online stores. And thanks, I guess. Thanks for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.